See who wants to start yelling at me. You're still on that stone job. You were on there last year. Yeah, I'm on the property since last year. Not like I've been doing this one job. Well, we got the conduit here. We're extending. I'm almost done digging it out. It's real tough digging here. Guess I'm putting this on because I want the expert diggers to come in, the dig masters. Come in and tell me what I'm doing wrong to dig that, because I'm chopping away at it as hard as I can. Not getting very far. So, just to give you a rundown. That's the end. So that's the end of our line down there. We're trying to extend it past here so I can finish, because we finally figured out end of our, we're gonna have stairs. There's gonna be a deck coming off the house. What I've been doing, spring, fall, last fall, midsummer to now, in between my other jobs. When you work for yourself, you can't just stay on one job all the time. There's no way I could be on this one job only. No way I could be on this one job only and only living off of this one job. You got to do multiple things. Another part of that is the machine that I've had on this job has been kind of broke down, and it's been hard finding parts for it. But I did this area last summer, the beginning of the job. There's lots of areas here that we've done. And we still got to sand it. We can come back and do some adjusting, cutting, cleaning here and there, some sanding. I'm just showing you guys in general some of the stuff that I've been doing here. I do a lot of things here on this property. Like all of this down through here. I excavated this about 6 feet in, all the way through. We went down about 6 or 8 inches. I had to clear all that out. That's something I did last year. He filled all this in with topsoil by hand. Since I did that, I put this little walkway in here last fall. Got to come back and sand it. Maybe take some of this stone down and blister it. Pressure wash. You see where I started pressure wash, and I wanted to show them, like, look, this is what you had. This is what we'll do. It'll be this when we get done. So it'll all match. It'll all look good when it's nice and clean. We got to move this over to that other area where it just was. You're my first person in my life. Everybody said hi. All right, then we got to add stone here. We're gonna put more flagstone here. All right, we're gonna add stones here. He's had me helping him move boulders. He's had me helping him take big stones inside the house and make countertops. Here's my machine. We just got her fixed again. Took me forever to find the parts. They were cheap parts. I just wasn't smart about finding the parts. So I've been I've been at this job all the boulders on the end. I helped them move those in. So I'm not just here setting stones. People were on my case last year because I was doing live feeds, bringing you guys here while I was setting stones, and you're like, you've been there forever. Well, I didn't show you the other half of the property, and I still haven't taken you down there. There's a whole other part of the property where I keep everything, where all the stones and materials, and I mean, there's a lot going on. It is a multi-stage job, and it's not, I'm not making a living off this job. I'm not charging them for that. So I'm doing what I can where I can. It's extra money for me. It's a fun job. I enjoy the work, and I'm not in a hurry to get it done. So there is where the other stone is going. This whole area, I still got all that to fill in. Maddie's, what up, man? Maddie's Carvings. What's going on? Nice to see you again, bud. We're all here. Yeah, so we had those, we had the commenters that were really mad at me when I was working on this last year, because they kept saying, you're still doing it, you're still... Well, first off, that height where that hot tub's going, I wanted that to be at the right height, so when we come all the way down here, we're at the right height. And that took a while, and there was, there was 3 hours of conversation every week with the customer, like, okay, we got the deck, there's a deck coming in here, we got those stones I just showed you that are coming, we got all this stuff. There's a lot of discussion. There's a lot of time that you have to take to work these things out. And when you're the only guy doing all the work on your end of things and helping the customer, because the customer does a lot of the boulders and the moving and landscape stuff, and I help him. But when you're the only guy doing all this flagstone here and there, everywhere, moving stuff around with the customer, you also have to talk about everything else going on the job site. So, and even the electric line, it took a week of just picking up people's brains, getting information, trying to find out where everything's going so I can put it in place. So I'm almost done digging for the conduit. The can do it. I don't know if I can do it, but I can always try. This is tough digging. There's some rocks in here. There are some stones in here. My pants keep falling down. It's hard enough digging that I'm losing weight every time I swing the pick. Right? Let me get you guys up here so you can watch me and laugh at me and tell me I'm doing it wrong. Ow. On a hillside, so everything always falls every time you move it. Yeah. Mold, guys, you can hear it. This is not easy. None of this is easy work. It's easy it should be easy if you're young, but I get a lot of young guys that tell me this is too hard for them. I get a lot of young guys that don't want to do this. It's too much work. They say this is dumb, this is too much work. I'm not doing that. I say, okay, well, go call your parents and have them come pick you up. Sorry about your luck. I ain't rich doing this. I'm not going to be rich doing this. I'll never get rich doing this. Do I enjoy it? Yeah, I enjoy it. Do I care what anybody else thinks? No, not really. I don't do it for popular opinion. hopefully someday, this thing here, the YouTube thing, will... What? You're hurting your hips. You'll never last. What? No, that's not true. That was just the pick. That was just the loosen. This is, look, it's really tough, bony, tough soil. You gotta loosen it up. And you gotta toss it back behind you. I do this all the time. I'm not hurting nothing. But hopefully someday, the old YouTuber thing, I'm not putting any stress in my hips. It's all here at the end of the pick. And I'm doing that because if I hit something solid in there, it's not gonna vibrate through the handle of the pick if I'm on the end of the pick. I'm not hurting anything, don't worry. But hopefully someday the old U-screw will pay off while I'm working. So that I can go buy Porsche or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. Have wine and cheese every night. Steak dinner. See, there's a hard one. And I could hit it and not worry. There's a tough Almost there. It's a cool looking chunk. And different. A little different from everything else. Yeah, then we move the loose stuff back. A little bit at a time. I'll get there. Now what you don't understand is this right here is really tough, bony. If I were just to go into it, see how little I just took out of there? Solid clay. It's not going, if you follow through, you're just that's where you're hurting yourself. You gotta just let her go. Swing as hard as you can and lay off it. Go into it fast and let it hit and stop because it's not going to go any further. See, there's a big bump in the road there. When you hit those, it shocks right up through the handle. So if you're really hitting it hard, if you're trying to follow through, you're gonna hurt yourself. I'm digging just fine. Maybe someday the old U-screw will pay off because I don't make any money doing that. YouTubers. Nina. Hi. Oh, Scooby. How are you? What are you doing? Right? Are you saying hi? Are you saying hi? Are you saying hi to everybody? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Scoop. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Where is it? She loves the pond. So watch, she'll come back up. She'll come back up and harass me in a second. Where? Where's my frog? She likes her frogs. Yeah. It's Nina. Hi, Nina. Hey, Nina. What a pup. What a pup. What a... Wait, ow. Did you just nip my finger? You just grabbed my finger. Why? 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 Here. Come here, show everybody. Come here. Come here. Show everybody. What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? Where is it? Ready? Oh my goodness. She heard that one. Where'd it go? Go get it. Where is it? Where'd it go? I don't see it. You? That's good. That's very good. Oh yeah, she loves the pond. She gets right in there. Almost dug. Got a little bit of a boulder here. Trying to stay deep enough with this so when we're rolling over it. Look at that. You see that right there? See, just one little stone loosened all that up. Like all the ground around it. So that's what makes it very compact here. Very compact soil. Very rough. There we go. Might need to go get the bar. We'll get it. We'll get through it. There you go. It's almost more efficient to just dig it in, grab a chunk, pick the chunk up and lift it out of the hole. So we want that deep enough. Little puppy. Alright. So that's good. How about you? Really? Sit. 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 Wait. Shh. Sit. 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 Can you sit? Sit. 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 Good. Sit. Good. Sit. Sit. Good. Sit. Sit. No. Sit. Sit. Can you sit? Can you sit? No. Sit. Sit. You're almost there. Sit. Sit. Good. Sit. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Get it. Go in the water. Alright, so we're plenty dug. So now we get our little loop-de-loop here. This is just for electrical. It's not real important that it be perfect. It just needs to be done. Get our little bag of loop-de-loop, right? Because if you whiff it in and get a big old breath of that, it's gonna make you loop-de-loop. You got loop-de-loop? What? What? And take you guys here. Take them all with you, because you got to see everything. It's like having a kid, right? There goes the pack. There goes the pack. Yeah, you dropped your Cheetos in the dirt again. Dropped your Cheetos. Need too much for these things. Just like having a kid. I'm going to pick them up. I can't see what you're doing. Just like kids. Kids and cars. Kids and cars. Right? Kids and dogs. Loop-de-loop. Right? We call it loop. What? No, give me my bag. That's... No. bag of loop-de-loop, trust me. We call this loop-de-loop because if you get a good old whiff of this stuff, it'll make you loopy. Loop-de-loop. My bag of loop-de-loop. Right? She's crazy for the She stole my bag. You stole my bag. She stole my bag and ran away with it. Bag of loop-de-loop. Oh, we don't need that on there. Might as well pull it off. Nobody complains if they see it. Oh my God, he left this on there. What did he do that? This guy didn't know anything about what he was doing. It's just plumbers. It's just glue. The primer's all run out. It's just glue and primer. I don't know why the primer is flowing out of this canvas. I can't find the leak. Been trying to find the leak for days. But this is my last use of it. This is the last I need of it. Oh, got it all goopy. Oh my God, what are you doing? Primer basically just cleans what you're gluing. And this isn't for plumbing. It's only going to have an electric line run through it, so it doesn't have to be real nice anyway. Just got my bag of whoop. That's gross. Well, the glue's pretty shut. It sat out. It sat out. It got froze this winter. Probably why it's in the shape it's in. It's also pretty old. It'll do. It'll do just fine. I don't know who's calling me, but and we'll just stick that there like that. Good, they stopped calling. Oh, you got plenty of carbon years left in you. Hide the bag of loop-de-loop from the dog. Hopefully she don't get it. I still got a bunch of stone years left in me. I just gotta stop hurting myself. Yeah. There she goes. I didn't even throw it yet. Oh, zinger. I zingered ya. What'd you think about that? You got zingered. Somebody zingered ya. So when I bury a conduit and I want to get back to it, because the electricians are going to want to get back to this, or I will someday, I just put a bottle over the end and bury it. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. What was that? What? Why did you what? Who did that? Not me. That wasn't me. Oh, they're gonna keep calling me and keep calling me. And they're gonna keep calling me and they're gonna keep calling me. And keep calling me. And keep calling. Come on. Just go away. I don't want to talk right now. I was on the phone with Verizon today for 3 hours trying to fix my phone and do update stuff. I know. Crazy, huh? Even Nina, even the crazy dog will protest. She says, that's insane. There's no way. That's not happening on my watch. No way. We're not talking to them again. I'm out of here. No way, man. Are you kidding me? Even the crazy dog says, are you kidding me? Right? Are you kidding me? She says, you gotta be nuts, man. How do I want to do this now? I want it so it's not going to get completely filled in and be a complete pain in the butt for whoever has to get back in here. Well, should I really care? No. But in case it's me, hey, in case it's me that has to be in there. She's going to keep barking at me now. Just looking for stones to throw on there for now. I just need a stone on there to cover it up for a backfill. Bunch of stuff. Alright. So, things being what they are, health and wealth and all that, whatever. You guys like the rhyme. You guys like the rhyme. Health and wealth. Well, hate to tell you, wealth is not going to be in the agenda. Okay. We've tried that. Me being the optimist that I am. I have a machine. I can use the machine, but if I don't need to, what? I'm not gonna. I can sit here and rake all this back in and talk to you. You want to see me use the machine? Is that it? Oh, why? I want him to operate the machine. I want to watch him use the machine. What's he doing? Use the machine, mister. Come on, mister. Why aren't you using the machine? Or you got a machine right there. Well, because this is on the other side. It's almost easier to pull it in right now, Nina. Right? Don't bite me. Don't bite me again. She will. She'll come and she'll nip right on you. She'll get right a hold of you. Great crazy dog, which you are. Yes, you are the nutso. You're nuts. You're nutso. You're psycho. Psycho puppy. Psycho puppy. What? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm taking this. You want this? Go get it. You see how crazy she is? She actually thought I was tossing this for her to go chase. That's mine. You can't have that. I know. I know. I know. You would bite yourself if you could. Right? I bet you probably do. You probably sit there at night, barking and biting yourself. Alright, well, I'm going to go get the old machine. Got the bucket. Might as well get it on there and use the tool for what it is. Move this aside. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got, Nuke Dog? doggy, because she's nuclear. She's nuclearly reactive. Buckets. Had quarts on here. Now I need the bucket. doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to mess it up anyway. Going to be driven over, dug up again. Now, though, silly me, this is my big stone that I buried. Was supposed to bury. It's the end of my conduit. But now it's not. So, guess what I get to do again? Oh, there it is right there. Oh, we're good. That's the end of my conduit. So, good. All right, perfect. So we just bury this guy here. Like so. And like I said, this is going to get driven over, it's going to get dug, it's going to get raked, it's going to get whatever. It's not a resto deal. It's not something that you need a lawn resto, so it is what it is. For now. I just wanted it buried and out of my way. Wanted to get my conduit, the end of it out here marked, so at least we know where it is. When the guy comes and drills the holes for the deck, we're going to have that there for him to see. And say that goes straight from there. And now, oh, there goes the dang battery again. So now when the guy comes to drill the holes for the deck, I'm trying this here. Too much technology. Too many things. I don't like all these things. So, now when he comes to drill the holes for the deck, we're going to have this stone here, and we can say it goes from this stone here to that post all the way out there. Nice straight shot. So, and it ends here. So you can, anything past here, he'll know what to do. That's to help us all. This is so if I got to pick it up again and work it, extend it, we can. But that's not really my job to do that. If I'm asked to do it, I will. Wasn't part of the original. This whole thing was not part of the original bid. The entire job. The original bid 2 years ago was this area, but it was about 1/3 of the size that it is now. So just to show you guys how things change, and when you're on a project that you want to have fun on and that you don't mind being on forever. Like I said, it's like if they asked me to do the lawn, I still got some trees to cut here on the property for them when there's time, but we want to see the stone done. We're trying to get that done. We're trying to get things in order so that the deck builder can come in and do his job without me being in the way. We're going to get the hot tub moved before the deck goes in, I guess is the plan. Yeah, a lot of multi-stage job. A lot of cut and fit and readjusting, rethinking heights, rethinking a lot of things back and forth. This rake is shot and it's now giving me bad slivers. Ow. Peeling my hands apart. So now I can put my stones in here without worrying what I'm covering up. Without having to stop, without being disturbed, without thinking, oh, that's going to get dug up again. It's not going to get dug up again. Now I can just go to it. Go to town on it. Have fun with it. Right? End of the day. End of the day. Stuff. No, I know it looks... A lot of people will tell me that I'm doing everything wrong. I'm digging wrong with the pick. I'm hitting things wrong with a hammer. It's always easy to watch what somebody else is doing and feel like they're not doing it right. That's how I feel when I watch people. Like if I come up here, I start doing that, and that's how I hit a stone. People are going to say, you're doing it wrong. You just swing that, choke up on it. And you know what, guys? Put the damn hammer in your hand. Just swing it. Hit shit with it. I don't care. I never tell a guy he's swinging a hammer wrong. If it's getting them in and they're going in good and they look good and they're not broken, go for it. Then if he watches what I'm doing, if he sees when I'm pulling, if I'm pulling back when I'm hitting sometimes, or if I'm pushing forward sometimes when I hit, sometimes I hit like this, sometimes I hit like this, sometimes I'll hit like that, side swing. That's just me. That's just my technique. I don't really, it's my control on the hammers. You don't need to do it. You don't need to have it. You can always figure out a way. You're creating an impact. It's all the same. So if you're watching somebody run a pick or a shovel, don't tell them they're doing it wrong. Like, that's wrong because they're moving dirt. Just let them move dirt. That's all we're doing, right? That's my take on it. Maddie! Programming. Ooh. Good luck with that, Maddie. Made a name for it myself. Wow, I'm trying to catch up here, guys. You'll never last. I'm like 30. I've been doing this 30 years. Oh, that's strong. No. Hard to keep up with all these. Awful chatty. Good. Well, good seeing you guys here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. So maybe one or two more stones and then we go home. Let's try putting a couple in. And it's what, 6:30 evening. I got other stuff to do, but you're here. I'm here. We're all here. So, in general, the edge of the stone is going to be right about here, where it's going to, somewhere in here. So we got about this much left to do. And I got just the stone for that. And of course, when you have the machinery, why would you not use the machinery if you have the machinery? And, whoa. So I think what we're going to do is rake them out. Got a little bit of an area here for me to look at. See, I'll tell you guys the same thing I tell everybody. Is when I'm working, especially when I'm working on a project with somebody, and they're dependent on my experience, I tell them they want to think about everything all at once, which is cool because I mean it's your design, it's your project, it's your property. If I'm working with the customer on it, it's all theirs, right? So I tell them, you do the thinking, I'll do the easy work, you know? And they want to jump in and help with the hard work, or the lifting stuff, and I'm like, I got no problem doing that. I never need help doing that. Never have. And 90% of it is just outsmarting it when you can outsmart it. Do so. Go for it. Use what you got. Right? I got a big stone over here that I could either well, we got it in place to look at. That's what's important. You don't ever have to, in my world, you never have to hurry.
Oh, wow. What you up to?
Oh, you know.
Oh, wow.
I had to get that conduit